track. That was, I don't think that was a happy run out on the grass.
That's right.
All right, here comes our second pack. The ITA cars right now coming out of turn 10.
And they're a little strung out, but they're going to have to get a start because that first
got a green.
already going.
Got a green.
They got it.
And so heading down the front straight, we have Mark Johnston on the outside with the Miatas pushing and pushing and pushing, all lined up. You have Owen Sheffer trying to push Brent Simonson into the lead to overcome the torque of that Nissan. And as they go into turn one, it looks like it is Simonson who has gotten the point as they come out from behind the trees. It is Simonson to the inside, then Owen Sheffer, then Mark Johnston on the inside going into three. Mark Johnston takes over second place.
They had a
Look at this, gentlemen. We've got a race at the front, man. Andy Trott, who started 9th, is up to second, right on Lawrendale's bumper. So it's going to be very interesting. Lawrendale's actually going to have some competition today.
Yeah, it looks like he might now. Coming out of turn 3 in that first pack, or in that second pack ITA, Mark Johnson, who made a late move on the inside of turn 3, got very squirrely on the exit, and there were a bunch of ITA cars moving around all over the place. Oh, heading down into turn 1, it is Owen Sheffer side by side with Brent Simonson looking for the lead in ITA. And as they head down into turn 1, they are really side by side all the way around that corner. And so that's going to put Simonson on the inside coming into turn 3. And there he is, and he's not only to the inside, but I think we saw this yesterday. His car has a little bit more in the way of legs compared to Owen Sheffer. He was about 2 car lengths up as they came into turn 3. So he's definitely got some horsepower.
All right, Andy Trott back on the track. He had
up in real quick, heading down into turn 1 again. Owen Sheffer is once again attempting a pass for the lead in ITA. Looked like he was a little bit closer to Simonson this time and had a nose up heading into the turn. But again, Simonson's got the inside move and is completely just drove right around Sheffer from the outside and is still ahead. I'm just wondering if Sheffer has the horsepower to take the lead.
Well, he may have the horsepower to take the lead, but he doesn't have the planning.
No.
Okay, he's not planning those turns. If he took that inside into 3 away from Simonson, he'd be ahead of him.
But in here a little bit, we have also important going into turn 1. Owen Sheffer has taken over the lead in ITA, or at least had worked his way around Brent Simonson as they went into turn 1. As they come out of turn 2 and head into turn 3, Owen Sheffer is on the inside heading into the turn, and Brent Simonson cuts across his nose and retakes the lead coming out of turn 3. So Simonson hangs on to the lead, but Sheffer is, and I think, again, we don't have the 3 cars battling, but right now I think that is the battle of the race going on yesterday. And look at this coming down the front straight, Mike. Owen Sheffer has worked his way to the side of Brent Simonson, and we're going to have to see what happens because there's an ITA car, or probably the ITA Civic is pulled offline, and he's actually squeezing the 2 ITA cars.
But we got the pass there. Sheffer got by Simonson.
Yeah, he got around even into the braking zone there. And let's see, because again, Simonson's car, I think, has a little bit more legs. What happens when they come out behind the trees? As they come out, Owen Sheffer now has about a half a car length lead over Brent Simonson. Going into 3, past the apex, and out of 3, about a car length.
Blown up down there or something. Right down here by coming into 3.
Yeah, the ITE Honda Civic, the number 2 Honda Civic, that is Brian Davis, has just pulled off into the access road. His day, looks like his day is done.
As they say, he done blowed up. Here's your sergeant, son. Blowed up, sir.
All right, we should have those ITA leaders coming through turn 10 in just a minute. Love to see, is it the light blue car or is it dark blue car that's the first one out of there?
Well, here we go. I'll tell you right now, the next time our leader, Rob Lawrendale, comes by the start-finish line, he'll be shown the 1-to-go board.
And as they come out of turn 10, it is Owen Sheffer still in the lead in ITA with Rob Lawrendale right behind them.
This is going to be interesting into the braking zone to see what happens there.
And Lawrendale's now following those two lead ITA cars down and is cut off right at the last moment as Brent Simonson cuts to the inside to try and overtake Owen Sheffer.
And he does.
Yeah, it looks like he made the pass stick. Lawrendale, I don't think, was ready to have that happen, and thank God he had those Porsche brakes to stand on.
He's coming up on the inside as he gets out of the sequence at 2 and 3.
Yeah, he does, but now Simonson has about a 3-car length lead over Owen Sheffer on this, the final lap of the race.
Exactly.
Now that was, I think, if I were Lawrendale and had a little bit more seat time in the car, I might have known that was coming.
Yeah.
But he did a real good job of heads-up driving there, not to make a situation worse when Simonson came down to the inside to try and make that last lap pass on Sheffer.
Well, I'll tell you, Andy Trout was trying to make a run of it there. He came a little squirrely out of 10, straightened it up, knocked that lead down to 54 seconds for Lawrendale. But, unless Lawrendale decides to stop and sightseeing, maybe go, groundhog hunting, he's got the race.
All right,
here he comes out of 10. Rob Lawrendale is just smoking him all weekend, and this kid has got what it takes. He is a good wheel man.
There you go, and right behind him, Brent Simonson takes the win in ITA with Owen Sheffer coming in second. Simonson making that last lap pass down to turn 1 for the win.